Okay, welcome to the inside of the Global Online Franchise Opportunity presentation. This is Alec Herring again, and in this brief presentation, here's what I'm going to cover. The company overview, who we are, who my partners are, our niche, in other words, the market that we're serving, the product that we're serving our niche with, a profit overview, marketing plan and support overview, and how you can get started today. So to start with the company overview, who are we? Well, we're a small group of online entrepreneurs. We've known each other and worked together for quite a number of years. We've made multiple millions of dollars in sales online. We have a very unique money-making niche that I'm going to get into much more depth later in this presentation. And, importantly for you, we've recently developed a duplicatable system to deliver our money-making niche, everything that we've learned over the past few years to make the multiple millions of dollars we've been making, out to people just like you in a duplicatable system. In other words, a franchise. Now, the franchise model is worth spending a couple of minutes on because it's by far the most predictable and proven business model in the world. Many businesses you deal with on a day-to-day basis are franchises, whether they're restaurants or providers of home appliances or technology equipment, it's food, shoes, doesn't really matter, weight loss, moving, almost any kind of business you can imagine has been franchised. And there are new franchises coming out all the time. And there's a reason for that. Entrepreneurs that use the franchise model are 14 times more likely to have success than amateurs who try and start their own business from scratch, whether it's online or offline. So in this case, we have an online franchise that we've created. Everything is done online. And we've packaged it up for people just like you who are looking to have your own online business. But rather than starting it from scratch, we've already put it in a box and can give it to you. You can start using it instantly. Now, one of the things that we do and many other franchises provide their franchisees is provide national and regional advertising campaigns so that we can help you get advertising, getting your business in front of customers instantly. Another thing that we provide is a network of peers, fellow franchisees, and of course us here at the corporate team to provide advice and moral support through a private online community. This is invaluable because one of the things you want to be is in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You want to be in business with peers, people who are just like you, fellow franchisees, and us, to be able to exchange ideas, what's working, what's not working, and learn from each other and be more successful. Finally, franchises provide a much shorter time to getting up and running and generating revenue and making money than if you tried to figure everything out yourself. If you look back at the top right of the screen and look at any of those businesses that you're probably familiar with, do you think you could create one of those from scratch and be up and running tomorrow or even next week or next month or maybe even next year? The answer is no, you probably couldn't. But we have spent years building our franchise just like these brands have, and we can give you the key to open up your own online franchise and be up and running tomorrow. Now let's talk about our niche, or the market that we serve. Let's take a look. What is niche marketing? Well, niche marketing is the act of segmenting the market for a specific product and marketing intently to a small subset of the market, rather than pursuing a smaller share of a larger market. So that's what we're doing. In our niche, our market is people who are extra income seekers. These are people looking to make an extra $200 to $600 per month, and there are lots and lots of them. In fact, there are over 100 million extra income seekers just in North America. Just in the United States and Canada, there are over 100 million of these people. Just think about that. That's a significant portion of the entire population. And it's a giant number. It's always increasing in good times, bad times. I mean, in bad economies, there's even more than there are in good economies, but it doesn't matter because the number is always giant. And there are always new people. Think about it this way. How many people that you know, even if they have decent jobs, have trouble making ends meet at the end of the month? Wouldn't most people that you know personally benefit from having a few $100s extra per month to make ends meet, to pay their simple bills, the cable bill, the car payment, the rent? That's the kind of size that this niche is addressing. And it's every age group. It's kids, I mean, obviously kids who are mature enough to be able to be working, stay-at-home parents, college students, full-time workers who aren't able to make ends meet, part-time workers who wish they were working full-time, disabled people, senior citizens. The list goes on and on. Now, don't mistake the extra income seekers niche with a much smaller niche that you might be more familiar with, which is the business opportunity seeker. These are totally different niches. The business opportunity seeker, which you might be a part of, is a person who's more, let's say, knowledgeable about owning a business, is looking for the responsibility that comes with being your own boss. Most people don't fall into that category, and that's just fine. Most people just want to make some extra money. In fact, I will show you that the market or the niche for people who just want to make extra income is at least 10 times the size of the business opportunity seeker. See, here's a keyword tool that I use almost daily. And what I did was just picking generic terms. These are not the terms, keywords that we're actually using specifically in our business, but close enough for demonstration purposes. Work from home, almost 10 million monthly searches for that. Whereas if you look down a few rows below that, you'll see home business. It's about 1 million searches per month. People who go online, like type into Google or Yahoo, my keyword tool will bring me these results, and you could do the same thing. But what I'm conveying to you is the market for people who just want to make extra money is much bigger than the market for people who want to own their own business. Much bigger. It's at least 10 times the size. My research and my partner's research would lead us to believe that it's significantly more than 10 times the size. But let's just say it's much larger and a very, very large and profitable niche, which when you want to have your own business, you want to address large profitable niches. Let's talk about our products now. The product, if we didn't have a product that met the needs of our customer, the extra income seeker, we wouldn't be in business. We wouldn't have had the success that we've been having if we didn't provide for their needs. And we do. These are normal, average people. They could be your neighbors, for example, your relatives, your friends. What they're seeking, based on our research, is flexibility. They need flexible. They want to make extra income, but they don't necessarily have 30 or 40 hours to sit at a desk somewhere. They need flexibility because they've got kids, they've got other jobs, they are students, they're retired. So they want to be able to work a few hours here, a few hours there. They want to be able to work from home, work online, but still make the extra money that they want. It needs to be simple. They don't want a 2 or 3 year apprenticeship. They want to get up and making money tomorrow. We give them that. It needs to be free. They're not looking to buy in a business or make an investment in something. They're looking for more like a job type of a situation. And again, our research has led us to this niche, which is people are looking for an extra $200 to $600 per month to make ends meet. Now let's talk about revenue and profits. This is centrally important to the value of a franchise, and you should be extremely concerned with what the opportunity is for you in this. So let's talk about that. You make $35 for every extra income seeker that simply creates a free account that's validated through your franchise. Now, I can't speak to what your results are going to be, and I'm not promising what your results will be in any way, but what I can do is show you what our results are. And if you take a look just at here's today, we've made over $2,500 with just this offer that we offer through the Global Online Franchise, us, me and my partners personally. Yesterday, over $5,000. Month to date, over $50,000. Last month, over $100,000. And if you look all time, as I said, we didn't just roll out of bed this weekend and create this on a whim. We've actually been doing this for a while and been making quite a bit of money at it. All time, over $6 million in gross revenue following the exact steps in our Global Online Franchise that we're now offering to people just like you. Now let's talk about marketing plan and the support that we provide. I mentioned briefly the national and regional advertising programs. We offer those for our franchisees. You may want to take advantage of those so you don't have to do all of your own advertising. At least in the beginning, we can take care of it for you. Private franchisee online community, again, sharing what's working, what's not working, learning from other franchisees, helping each other. All of that takes place in our private franchisee online community. I already told you how big our niche is. It's limitless, so there's no fear from our franchisees in competing with each other or stepping on each other's toes. They're helping each other out in our private online community. Full training and access to our corporate team. You've seen our numbers. We're having a lot of success at what we're doing, and we're here to help you be as successful as we are. So, the world's #1 internet franchise, the Global Online Franchise. What do we do for you? Well, we take away long marketing learning curves and technical stuff. All that's eliminated because we've done it for you. We take away the confusion, the frustration, the struggle, the figuring it all out for yourself. We've eliminated that because we've already done that. Chasing people around on Facebook, eliminated. Just forget about that. Selling to family and friends, completely eliminated. Mickey Mouse home-based money games, never again. This is a real business model that works for everyone who follows the steps we've laid out. Finally, how can you partner with us today? Well, you probably had some pretty huge numbers in mind as I've been going through this presentation, and if you've been thinking about franchises, you've probably been thinking about spending hundreds of thousands of dollars or even over $1 million for a franchise, but not here. The Global Online Franchise allows you to get started today with everything I've been talking about in this presentation for under $20. So it's the same proven and predictable online business model that works for everyone and that we ourselves are using. It's a realistic $250,000 a month first year potential working this business part-time, following the steps we've laid out for you. Access to our national and regional advertising programs. High converting extra income seekers gateway websites that we've created for you. The full ongoing and endless support from us and our growing community of franchisees. So I'm going to ask you right now to go ahead and join our very successful and growing team. Become a franchise CEO today.